Hey, Jordan here with Blue Tide, and today I want to talk to you about getting your project started. If you follow us at all, you know we do outdoor living spaces, and a lot of people I see do two things. One is they jump the gun, or two, they do nothing at all. So let me explain. As I'm headed out to appointments today, it just got me thinking some of the conversations that I have with people, and I've got some people that I show up to, and they've got this grand vision of a backyard, and I don't mean grand as in, always some $1 million idea, but just their vision of what they're wanting to do with their patio or their pool or a playground for the kids or whatever it is that they're trying to accomplish in the backyard. But they jump the gun on certain things without consulting with a professional. So whether you're in our area or not, I always highly recommend that whatever your vision is, get that one contractor or 5 contractors, get them all together. Even if you know you're preliminary and you're early, you can just be honest with them. Just say, hey, I really want to estimate, but I want to be upfront with you. I'm trying to pull everything together. Can you pencil me in when you're not busy or something like that? You can be honest with somebody. That way it takes the pressure off of both of you. It lets them know, hey, I'm wanting to do something. I want to pull together some numbers, but I also want to make sure that I'm doing things in the right order, right? Because I show up to so many people that, 6 months, a year ago, 3 months ago, whatever, they've say poured a concrete pad, and now they want us to come out and they want to look at a patio cover or a pergola or a screen room or whatever. And because they did not consult with us and they just hired some local person to pour a concrete pad, they didn't realize what they were going to need, and things like footers or different sizes or shapes on then able to accomplish what it is that they're wanting to do. And so therefore we either have to tear it out, modify it, add footers, whatever. And what ends up happening is now it's actually cost them more money to modify or add to what's there versus just doing it the right way from the first time. So even if you were, this would go to my number 2 is phasing things out. Even if you were going to phase things out, you need to do them in proper order and make sure you're doing things where it doesn't cost you more money in the long run. So let's go with this scenario of you're going to build a patio, a pergola, a screen room, whatever, and you've got to have footers for this structure. But you're a consumer. You didn't know that until you've either watched this video or talked to some other professional that is in that space and going to build that. Whereas you just call a concrete guy and go, hey, I want this concrete pad out here. I'm going to build something later, but they don't build patios and pergolas. They don't know code. They don't know structure. They don't know what is needed for what you're going to build. They just hear you saying that you want a concrete pad. So then that's what they pour. And so you want to make sure that you have all the information that you possibly can collected up front. And even if that phase 1 is going to be building that concrete, you do it in the right order, because you can go ahead and do your shape, your sizes, your curves, your footers, whatever's needed for that structure, but you do it from day 1. That way it's already in there. So those are the 2 things that I wanted to talk to you about today is making action by getting that vision together and just choosing something to start with, right? You can choose a $5,000 pad or your fencing or some minor landscaping. You can start somewhere. Don't feel so overwhelmed by the whole project that might cost you $100,000, $200,000, $50,000, $300,000, whatever it is at the end goal. But at least you know what the ending is, and then you learn the proper phases that you need to go through, not jumping the gun and just doing a phase that then is going to cost you more money later. So hope that helps you in your outdoor living journey or anything to do with your home. It's just important to gather all that information and have it done in the right order. And then also just not feeling overwhelmed that you have to do everything at once. You can always pull the trigger and do something to start that journey.